My dear students, let's start chapter 3 from the literature The Clever Weaver. Now, just 2 minutes before we have done synonyms, right? Now, tell me the synonym for clever. Yes, it is smart. So, this is the story of a smart weaver. Weaver is a person who weaves fabric. Okay, so let's start the story. Once the king of a small country, sitting on his throne, was listening to the complaints of his people and delivering judgment. That day, there had been fewer cases than usual to deal with. Therefore, the king was in a much relaxed mood. As he was about to rise and go into his chamber for a rest, a sudden stir was heard outside. So, once there was a king who gave judgments on listening to the complaint of his people. Okay, in short, he gave judgments on the basis of equality, justice. Right. So on that day, on particular that day, what happened? There were very few cases, and that's why the king was very relaxed. He was in a relaxed mood as there were very few cases to deal with. And after that, he was about to take rest in his chamber. For chamber is the restroom. So suddenly he heard a noise from outside. Then let's see what happened next. The next moment, the minister entered and inquired if his majesty would be graciously pleased to receive the ambassador of a powerful emperor who was greatly feared by the neighboring kingdoms. The king, who stood as much in dread of emperor as the rest, gave orders that suitable preparations be made in his honor. Then he settled himself again on his throne, wondering what the envoy had to say. Now, what happened the next moment? When the king was about to take rest, suddenly he heard a sound from outside, and the next moment the king's minister enter and asked him, inquire. Remember, we have done in the activity the synonym for inquire is ask. Okay, so inquired means asked. The minister entered and asked his majesty that if you allow to receive the ambassador of a powerful king who was greatly feared by the neighboring countries. So the powerful emperor from the neighboring kingdom has sent his messenger is the ambassador here. Ambassador is the person who deals with others in a sensitive and tactful manner. Okay, so powerful emperor, the other emperor had sent his ambassador for some reason, and who was greatly feared by the neighboring kingdom. Okay, the king, listening to that, gave orders to make preparations you know, to make preparation in his honor. Let him sit in the courtroom till and made preparation for his honor. Then he settled himself again on his throne. Throne is the chair of the king. Who settled again? The king. King settled again on his throne, wondering what the envoy had to say. Here is the ambassador. Envoy is also the messenger. So some synonym for ambassador is envoy. Okay, so envoy is the messenger sent by the powerful emperor, and the king was wondering what the envoy had to say. For what purpose the powerful emperor had sent his messenger in my kingdom. Now let's see what happened. Soon the ambassador was in royal court and greeted the king. The king offered him the best seat and waited patiently to know the purpose of his visit. But to his surprise, the envoy said nothing. Stooping low, He brought out a rod from his breast pocket and traced on the floor with it a black circle all around it. Then he sat down on his seat and took no further notice of anyone. His demeanor too showed that he was hardly interested to say a word. So, what happened when the ambassador was in the royal court? He greeted the king. The king offered him his best seat and waited patiently for what purpose the envoy had come to his kingdom. But the envoy said nothing. Bending low, what he had done, he had brought a rod. Okay, he took the rod out from his pocket and made a circle all around it. And then he sat on his seat and took no further action. All were waiting that envoy would say something, but he said nothing. Just he took a rod from his pocket and drawed a circle all around it on the floor. His demeanor means behavior. Okay, his behavior too showed that he was hardly interested to say a word. His behavior was also showing that he was interested. He was not interested to say something, as simply he had drawn a circle on the floor all around it and sat on his seat. So this was very confusing for the king and his ministers to guess what he want to say. Let's see next what happened. Now one word more we have done, dread here. Dread means fear. So dread and fear are the synonym words whose meanings are different but the words are different. Demeanor means behavior. Stooping means to bend. Okay. Next, see what happened. The king and his courtiers were mystified. Mystified means they were confused and enraged. Enraged means they got angry. Okay, at this strange behavior. Obviously, that was a very strange behavior. If someone came at your place and without saying anything, he is creating a puzzle for you, you will be getting more curious to know that what is this strange behavior. So the king and the courtiers were mystified and enraged at this strange behavior, but the envoy sat calm and still, and it soon became clear that they would get no explanation from him. Now the king and his ministers and his courtiers, they were confused and they got angry with this strange behavior of envoy, and they got a clear idea that the envoy will not be able to give any explanation for this. He sat quietly and waiting for their response, but the king and ministers were confused what the envoy wanted to say through this puzzle. The ministers were hastily summoned to a council. Hastily means quickly, summoned means called, to call someone. So the ministers, they quickly called a council of ministers, but not one of them could throw any light upon the subject. The ministers, they called the councils of courtiers or ministers, but nobody was able to guess what the envoy want to convey. This made the king angrier than ever, and he told them that unless before sunset they could find someone capable of solving the mystery, he would hang them all. Now this made the king got very enraged. Enraged, I told you the meaning of enraged is very angry. So the king was very angry and he told his minister, before the sunset I want this puzzle to be solved out, otherwise you all will be hanged. Okay, I hope this much is clear. The ministers knew that the king was a man of word, as the king had given them warning before sunset. I want a man who is capable of solving this puzzle, otherwise you all will be hanged up. So the ministers, they knew that the whatever king has said he will do. So they quickly mapped out the city into districts, right? So they mapped means to represent an area on a map. They divided their city into districts at small portions, and they decided to visit each and every house, and they will get a person who is able to solve this puzzle. That they might visit every house in the kingdom to meet someone who would be able to explain the strange action of the ambassador. Okay, however, most of them received a puzzled stare. Now the ministers, they went to each and every house and asked they explained the story of envoy to them and asked if anybody is able to solve the puzzle, but everybody gave a puzzled stare as they don't know about this puzzle. Stare means to give a look, vacant look, that they don't know the answer of that puzzle, right? They don't know the answer of that puzzle. Luckily, one of the minister found an empty cottage where a swing was swinging by itself. Okay, he began to think it might be worthwhile for him to see the owner. He opened the door and leading into another room, he found a second swing. So in the empty cottage, one of the minister, what did he found? He found a swing which was swinging by itself. So he began to think it might be worthwhile to see the owner. But on opening the door, it leads to another room where what did he saw? Another swing. He found a second swing. So on opening the door, he found another room where there was a second swing. It was also swinging gently like the first. And from the window, what did he saw? Beheld means to gaze upon, to look upon. What did he saw? A patch of a corn. Patch of a corn, a ground field area where the corn was there, where a patch of corn was there, and a willow pole. What do you mean by willow? Willow is a type of tree with long branches and long narrow leaves. So from the window, he gazed upon a patch of corn and a tree pole which moved perpetually. Perpetually means continuously, without any wind, to frighten away the sparrows. Now you can, without a wind, the tree was perpetually moving. The branches of leaves of the tree were perpetually moving without a wind. Can you imagine? To frighten away the sparrows. How can the branches and leaves move without a wind? So it was a miracle for him. Now see, what the owner must be very intelligent, said to himself. Obviously the owner was very intelligent, but then when he was what a combination is there. The tree was there and its branches and leaves were moving continuously without a wind. So it was a miracle, and obviously whosoever is the owner of the place was very intelligent. This made the minister more curious to know about the owner. Now what happened? Feeling more curious, he descended the stairs. Okay, he descended the stairs, he moved down towards the stairs and found himself in a large light workshop. He moved down the stairs, and what did he saw? He saw a workshop in which a weaver was sitting at his loom. Loom is the machine for making the fabric. Okay, for making the fabric by weaving the. So weaver was sitting at his loom, and I was saying ki loom is the apparatus for weaving the fabric, when we weave the fabric using threads. Okay, so but all the weaver did was to guide his thread for the machine that he had invented to set in motion the swings, and the willow pole made the loom work. So the minister curiously wanted to know about about the owner of the place. So he moved to down the stairs, and what did he